Right, we are back. I have no idea what's going on. The stream seems to be back up. That was YouTube that died. My internet hasn't restarted. It was still running. I really don't know what the hell it is. Oh man, that's a pain. I'm back to 12 views on Twitch. I think Twitch is still having an issue because it's still on the starting screen. Yeah. I bet it's DNS. But there's some sort of weird DNS thing going on because it's fucking always DNS. I guess we just keep going on. Hopefully everyone finds their way back. Oops. Let's not crash into the pole. Alright. It's weird, but because I saw that, like I saw the zing was like, oh, did we lose him? Like I saw those messages in my chat. I don't know if they popped up on the recording. I assume they probably didn't. Alright, so where are we? Okay, yeah, we're heading to NAI. Actually, that reminds me. There you go. Ooh, yeah, definitely need to move that trailer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess we just go over this rock then. I was lucky. I haven't been down that way very often. I've been up it a bunch of times. Hopefully everything's still running. Start the stream over. It stopped by itself. Something's going on tonight, Rex. I don't know what it is. It just died. Maybe I'll restart my router tonight. I've restarted my PC. Ooh. I don't remember if I can get up here. Probably not. The trailer will be the issue. Okay, if we can just bump up those rocks, it's fine. But I don't think it will. Okay. I'm about to go around. I just want to see if I can go this way. Hey, okay. Uh-oh. We can't steer. We can't steer. Right. I mean, going around this bit's not that much faster. Or slower. Just got to deal with this super snow here. Not impassable, it's just slow. It's good coffee you made, nice. You always know it's got to be a good day if you have a good coffee. Gets you going. Puts you on the right path. Go to NAI. Just like the song in my humps gets the people going. The old Black Eyed Peas. Fergie Ferg. Check something. He's coming back to me. I love this map. Like a close second behind British Columbia, Duncan Bay. For my favorite individual map. I had so much fun here last time. It was fucking hard. Oh yeah. The east side's so great. Like, I mean, you can't see. Where are we? Like, hold on. Where's this way? Like, this road kind of runs down all the way down here. Like, the east side of this river is yeah, is pretty magical. Yeah, season 10's amazing. Like North Peak National Park, I don't care too much for. It's like just average, but Duncan Bay is amazing. Got a good flow. It's fun to drive around. The mountains are cool. Lots of rocks, few roots and that sort of stuff. But like, yeah. Is this not... Oh. Yeah, this is the hermit cabin, right? Into the deep. Yeah, humanitarian mission. Yeah, hermit cabin. I don't know why the icon was being different. I should be able to drop off the stuff here. Oh, it's the shit. This is the cargo containers. That changes everything. Okay. The monastery, which is in the south, which I can't get to yet. Not really, anyway. Uh-oh. Right, we will come back up along here in a minute, but... Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. Ooh, thank you very much. Leif Nielsen? Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Welcome in on YouTube. Actually, let me just quickly click this other button. You minimize. Glad you're enjoying the stream. So the plan was to drop the 2 wooden planks here and then do wooden planks at 2 of the roadblocks. Like, I can't remember if they're both rock slides or if it's a rock slide and a bridge. And that would have been the 6. But I'll do the 2 to the roadblocks and then I'll drop 1 off at another bridge and then head out. Because I need the metal beams to actually finish. Like, it's the metal beams and 2 wooden planks. We don't have the metal beams yet. There's like 1 roadblock right there. And then there's another one down here. Hopefully we can turn around. For this bit now. Would be able to make it through. Yeah. I remember last time I drove down there and then was like, oh, that is definitely not the right way. Up this hill, right? Look up there. These down poles have a habit of blowing up your tyres and your suspension. So you got to be careful on them. You're kidding. 2 middle beams? Oh my god. It's only 2 middle beams and no wood. I'm wondering if I leave. No. Because this isn't the fastest way to the monastery either. Ugh, man. Who there? Okay. So funny, I thought all the rock slides and all the bridges were the same. My metal beams to wood planks, but obviously not. Go, Charlie. Get your nose out of there. Watch me forget that I'm leaving these here. Be like, where the hell are my other planks? Hey. Do I ever drive in first person? Nah, not very often. I usually jump into first person if I'm like winching. So we just bring this in. Store crane, pack cargo. So when you're winching, if you're winching in like third person, it doesn't always winch ahead of you, it'll winch to things next to you. But I found if you just quickly jump to first person, it's more likely to winch to something in front of you. So I'll jump in, winch, and then jump back out. Yeah, I don't know, to get to the visibility, it is cool. But just not being able to see everything. And you know, obviously got to say g'day to Rexit, to the doggo. Alright, I guess we can... Oh god. I hope. Hey. Start tracking. It's a mod. It's a mod called Rexit. And it's only the stock trucks, like the base trucks in the game, but it's a accessory. You just pay $48 per truck and you get one. Doesn't do anything, it just sits there. It's my doggo companion. Yeah, DLC trucks and trucks from DLC regions don't have it, unfortunately. I don't know why. It sits in like an accessory slot. Like a bobblehead, maybe. It'd be cool if you could make it bark. Like have a horn button and a bark button. You want a doggo? Yeah. Doggo has seen some shit. Doggo has tipped over a bunch of times. Hey Adam, how you doing, mate? My reverse skills are crazy. Oh, thanks. I'm a veteran of reversing. There is a little trick. I need to reverse it later, so I'll show you. Something that I figured out that really helps me. Oops. Now that I think about it, is there another one? No. There is something I need to deliver up here somewhere. Doing better than Twitch. Yeah, I don't know what the go is with Twitch. Someone was saying it's not happening for everyone. Hey, Richard. It was definitely having a problem for me. And then my YouTube also died. Oh god, don't grab off there. I should have just gone straight back to the road instead of along this twisty path, but whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, should have. Just gone back to the road there. It's fine. Let me go grab your branches, please. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. You got the doggo, you just got to download it next time? Yep. Yeah, so if you just go into like customization and look under miscellaneous, it's like $48 or $43 or something like that. And you got to buy a new one for each truck. But yeah, it's definitely cool. I'm actually running kind of low on fuel. Get some nose bumps here in Old Charlie, I'm sure. There we go. If you're wondering, if you drive along that snowy bit, it's not muddy along the snowy bit, but there are roots everywhere, so it's a pain in the butt. It's easy just to do this. You can see them all in the ground there, but they're like all the way along. The trailers fucking get hung up and shit. Can you see the doggo from the outside? Yep. Hold on. It'll be easier if I do this. There he is. Sitting there nice and alert. Right, show task. Whoops. Show task, accept, start tracking, deliver cargo, wooden planks. All right. So yeah, the reversing trick. Hold on, let me stop the truck. It's going to be a bit weird because the trailer's wheels are off the ground. But if you turn your camera backwards and then just like steer the way that you want to go, right? So if I want to steer the rear of the, you want to, you know, make the rear of the trailer go where you want to go. So if you want to steer it to the right, just move your stick to the right, which is the opposite direction when you're going forwards. And then if you need it, okay, it's too far to the right, I need to go to the left, just steer to the left on your stick. And that's the way to go. It definitely helps when the wheels of the trailer are on the ground, but that's okay. Yeah, jackknife this down here and then turn around. And let's hope we make it back to the gateway. We should. God. And this is the little winching to the front. Have I driven a semi? Nope. I have not. I don't have a truck license. I've driven like trailers with cars before. It's very hit and miss for me. Sometimes I'm like great at reversing, and then other times, yeah, not so much. My brother's really good at reversing a trailer because he's a concreter and he drives around with trailers all the time with his concrete truck and a trailer. Like a little 4.5 ton. Oh, there is one here. Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna run out of fuel. I forgot that there was one here. Shit. Shit. I can't remember. I can't go up and around there, can I? No. There's like a point we need to go to up here somewhere, a scouting point. I'm not going to make it around the twisty road and then back to there and then up to the fuel. Oh, I completely forgot about that one. So I could have gone, yeah, 2 to there. 2 to there. And then the 2 to there instead of going all the way down here and then back. Got the officer a few hours. No worries. How far back is it? There it is. It's just here. Is it not? Uh-oh. I'm gonna tip. This is not what I'm trying to do. This is definitely not what I'm trying to do. Man, shit, what truck am I going to bring? This is wasting fuel. As if RL jobs in trucking or heavy equipment isn't it a bit boring? No, I think it's different, right? It'll be potentially a bit of an escape. Like Max Verstappen playing fucking iRacing and shit. No, left. Right. Okay, that's fine. Cosmo. I might actually just top my water up as well since it's empty. Take a second because it's quite a big cup. While I'm up, I might put the kettle on. Have another cup of tea. Right, water is full. Let me just quickly put some water in the kettle. Different to your IRL trucking. ATS you can't get into because it's what you do every day. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, a stretch. Oh, stretch in a sec. Right. Quick stretch. Yeah, it usually seems for the first time, for some reason, it doesn't do the animation. I don't know why. Like sometimes it works the first time, but more often than not, it doesn't. Okay, that's that one done. Reminds me, give me a sec. Okay. I mean, that's the second one we've done today, so maybe that's why.
Do you know? I can't remember the last time I had a good cup of tea.
You got to redeem a dad joke for that, Adam. Which is twitching out today. You like the game because it's got the truck you drive every day. So if you have a bad day, you can come on here and trash the truck to make yourself happy. Nice. Which truck is it that you drive every day? How much does a hipster weigh? An Instagram. That's funny. That is a good one. Twitch ads in 2 minutes. Oh, when the Twitch ads come on, I'll go. The kettle's boiled, so I'll go chuck the tea in. Whoa. Shaker 114 SD with a piggyback forklift. Oh, nice. Must be a little... How accurate is the interior? Like, I assume it's pretty accurate, right? Maybe for potentially an older model or something, but like being licensed, you'd think that they'd make it fairly similar as far as the looks go. Wonder if it's a laser scanned. Probably not. I mean, it's possible that the Freightliner supplied the CAD files. That's what happens in sim racing. Well, not always, but for a lot of licensed stuff, they'll provide, like the manufacturers will provide CAD files and that sort of stuff for them to make models off, and same with the sounds. Sometimes they'll provide files for the sounds. Alright, can you name the first US-born female tennis player to clinch the title after Chris Evert's victory in 1984? Hingis? Martina Hingis? Like, I was thinking one of the Williams sisters. But maybe it could be Martina Hingis. Was she American? I don't even remember now. I think she was. Do that. Let me just quickly put the water in with the tea bag. I mean, it could be the Williams sisters, or one of them. You hate the truck you're driving. The Freightliner. When you drop axles down, you'll be able to hit the brakes and it locks up. I guess that's because it's got no weight on it, right? Well, it should have weight on it. Good way to scare people. Just lock up the drop axle. Or to accidentally draw attention from the authorities. The wait for a US-born female champion at the US Open ended when Lindsay Davenport lifted the trophy in 1998. Forgot about Lindsay Davenport. Probably in the truck almost once a week for something. I'm guessing it's, you don't own it, it's a company truck. Yep, company. Last company was with, you drove a Kenny T880. Thing was only in the shop for service. Nice and reliable. Wish you had a T880 or a Max Pinnacle. Is the Pinnacle about a truck IRL? Or the T880 better? Monk. Right, tea will be done. Give me a sec. If it's a personal truck, the T880. that like a sort of more versatility or more likely to use it for the things you would want to use it for. Or is like just the Mac like expensive to maintain, so it's better that a company pays for it or something like that. Better as a fleet truck. It's actually kind of funny that you ask if I'd driven a semi before. When I have my hold on. Oh, it's way before. If I ever have those thoughts of like if I was a millionaire, if I were like one lotto or came into a bunch of money. Whoops. So yeah, if I was a millionaire, or actually multi-millionaire, right? Enough to have a bunch of toys, I'd have like a workshop to have my cars and that sort of stuff, like drag cars, burnout cars, probably drift cars, go cars and whatnot. And then to move those cars around, I'd get a license and have a hauler. Like probably like I've never seen any in Australia, and I mean I guess you could probably get one custom made. You kind of have to, not the trailer. Actually, yeah, you would want the trailer custom made, but like a toter home, which is like the semi trailer with the dual layer car carrier on the rear that's enclosed, and it's like the truck's essentially like an RV. Yeah, if I had lots of toy money, maybe I'd buy a GT3 car and enter a GT3 race series or something. That would be cool. Yeah, I'd have to get my my truck license. Back there I go. And those trucks, yeah. Yeah, like, so Cletus McFarland has a really good one. And there's other people that have really good ones as well. Oh yeah, silence. The stream is doing weird things. It's like 20 minutes behind. Hold on. I'm going to reply to you because you won't see this. Let silence know. Yeah, it obviously needs somewhere to store the trucks, store all the cars, all that sort of stuff. Which, I mean, my 1,000 horsepower street car lives on the street because my drag car lives in my car park under the building. So, and I wouldn't be like my brother, even though he's got tons of space and store stuff at my parents'. He builds an 11-car garage, has a 2-car garage and a single-car garage on top of that at his house, and then fills it with shit, so he still has to leave his car trailer with a car in it at my parents', out on their front lawn, basically. Oh yeah, the Zix is here. We might move the Zix because we have to come back here for three more of these, and this road's getting pretty bad since we've been through it a few times. We might do that now. We might. Let's do this. Zix. 11-car garage with a bathroom and kitchen is your dream home. Yeah. I always see those like memes where it's like a car guy's house plans and it's like just a massive garage with like a bed, a bed in the corner and then like a toilet and like a little kitchenette. I would totally live in something like that. Fucking, this thing hates rocks. The only problem with it would be heating and cooling it, like having a big space, you know, air conditioning and heating. Yeah, he's got 3 car hoists, and then yeah, he's got like a bunch of shit. Like, yeah, he had space for the trailer originally, and then he moved a bunch of things around. Like his 2-car garage is filled with timber because it's all like form work for his concreting. And then, actually, I don't know what's in his single car garage because he used to have one of his show cars or one of his project cars in there, but he sold that, so I don't know what's in the single car garage. I think his Harley might be in the single car garage, but then he's got his Ducati in another shed. It's not a car garage, it's just a shed. Actually, he's got a car at Mum and Dad's as well. He's got his car trailer with a car in that, and he's got a fucking car. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And he always uses me as an excuse, because when I was building my first Chevelle, it took a bit longer. It took like 4 months instead of a weekend, or instead of 2 weekends, like we were originally planning. So it sat in my parents' garage for a while. Actually, no, it was. We finished it in under a month, but then I had to wait till I moved into this place because I bought it off the plan. So when it was built, and it was delayed. So yeah, it sat in my parents' place for like 6 months. And so yeah, my brother's always like, "Oh, you let him keep his car here for ages." And it's like, yeah, not like 3 years. Cars and parts all over, yeah. Yeah, so he's got like, he bought more hoists so that he can essentially store more cars. So like, I bought one and I got one at his place, and then I can't use it because he's got another car on it. And then he bought one, and then he, like, so both two post hoists. And then he bought a 4-post hoist because it would be, because he bought a F-150 and it wouldn't fit on the 2 posts, or where the 2 posts were, it wouldn't fit, and it would fit on the 4-post hoist or something. Anyway, yeah, so he's like doubled, like he's got an extra 3 car places, although the hoists take up a bunch of car spots because they're not like the way they're laid out. But it's essentially like 1, 2, 3, it's 6 wide and then 2 deep, except one corner's only 1 car deep because of a wall that's in the way. Yeah, one in the air, one underneath. That's exactly it. And he doesn't, yeah. Like he's got his, because he, like I said, he's a concreter, so he does like spray like he does regular concreting, but he also has a spray concrete trailer. So that's under one of the cars on the hoist. Like his spray trailer, and then like he doesn't have 11 cars. He's just filled the garage with crap. I'm sure that you have them over in Canada and the US as well. But the car guys, where you go to their house and it's like a fucking, like in the city, not even in the middle of nowhere, or like a sort of like in the middle of the city. You know, it's just a house with like a bunch of busted like cars on bricks and, you know, all that sort of stuff just in the front yard. He's not quite that bad. He's just got concreting equipment all outside. You've identified your window of time to bail from work. Nice. Is it like, you know, you have to walk past your boss where they're sitting, so you're waiting for them to go to a meeting so that you can just sneak out? Yeah. I think everywhere has those, like every place that has cars, and not even cars, like I'm sure fucking places where they have lots of motorcycles and that sort of shit's the same. After the 10 a.m. meeting, is it like an all hands? Like a compulsory meeting that everyone's supposed to go to, so you can show up and be like, I was there. Oh, great. Oh, that's the wrong button. Is it? I can't remember. I think it might be Seinfeld. Either Seinfeld or yeah, I think it is. Or it's or another sitcom, but I think it's Seinfeld. I think it's George. They're talking about how they don't want to go to a party. So the trick is to go to the party, make sure that you're seen, and then leave. Hey Lisa, how's it going? Welcome in. Your boss doesn't care, and she's on vacation this week. Nice. My boss was on vacation, well, for a couple of weeks. Got back this week. Well, not my boss, my supervisor. The guy who does all my HR shit for me that I don't want to do. Co-pilot meeting, and you're wearing your Skynet shirt today. Nice. Where Microsoft has been pushing us to try and push Copilot, but we've got our own AI that we've developed that I think they're also trying to sell to customers. Although we can't really sell for Microsoft. It's like some independence type issues, like with some of the services we do for them. Actually, I was I've mentioned this before. We've been doing interviews for a position in my team, and busted someone. Unpack cargo. Pack cargo. Hold on. Ooh, animation. I forgot about that. Oh, just a bang. The worst of animations. Yeah, busted someone in an interview fucking using ChatGPT to answer questions. So yeah, that was kind of funny. I was we were like, yeah, in the interview, and I messaged one of the other people doing the interview, and I was like, I think this guy's reading off ChatGPT. I'm like, some of the things he seems to know, but then other things, the way that he's answering, and it looks like he's reading off the screen. And yeah, we kind of asked him. We were like, so we've got some concerns, and we're wondering if you'd be willing to share your desktop. And he was like, I'd rather not. And we're like, we have a suspicion that you're using ChatGPT to answer questions. And he was like, yep, I'm sorry, I am. And I was like, oh man, that's bad. So yeah, he was not successful. But the thing is, so when I'm doing interviews, right, and especially like when we do technical interviews, and this one was like a semi-technical interview, like I'll ask questions that I expect that some people won't know the answer to, and I'm actually okay with that. One of the, like, as an interviewer or someone who's looking for, you know, someone to work in their team. Let me just, hold on, repair. Bit far away. If they don't know the answer, I'll ask them, like, how would you find that answer out? Where would you look? What would you do? Like, it's like to repair, like determine their not reasoning, but their troubleshooting skills, and their like the way that they think, not necessarily about whether they know the answer to some of the questions. So yeah, I always thought that was funny the other day. Yeah. Yeah, troubleshooting, problem solving. It's just like the way that someone thinks about things. Like we're asking about specific questions. If you can't answer it, but you can relate it to something, it's like, how do you do this? And it's like, I don't actually know how to do that. I suspect it's probably like, I don't know, using an API or something. But if I didn't know, I'd ask a senior in the team, or I'd consult the Microsoft documentation or the vendor documentation. Like, yeah. Not just saying, oh, I don't know, sorry. Like, I don't have any experience with that. Morning, Squillis. How's it going? You guys know that as of 3 weeks ago, it's been 20 years since... It's been 20 years since Leroy Jenkins? Really? Also, hello, Travis. How are you doing? Now, is that... It'd be 20 years since the Leroy Jenkins video, right? Like, not seen... I don't know how long the Leroy Jenkins video was after the real event. Because it was like, the video was a recreation of something that happened, apparently. Like, it happened that way, and they redid it. All right, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. That's gotta be... Okay, I gotta make that a sound. If I can remember, I'll make it a blurb sound that you can redeem. Just, let's do this. Yeah, 21 years. Holy shit. The real event was in Upper Black Rock in the Whelp Room, so yeah. Leroy is the reason you started tanking. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean, thinking about it, right? Like, 1994, yeah, 2000, like, the early 2000s are when a lot of, like, the, internet popular culture kind of started. Like, when was Facebook? Like 2006? Like, MySpace would have been around 2004, 2005? And Facebook, I think Facebook was like 2006, like the public version of Facebook, not the original book. Yeah, Twitch is actually got a reply to Squillis. There we go. Bebo. Oh, I do remember Bebo. Was it like the icon's orange? I was on MySpace and I remember one of my housemates was telling me about Facebook and telling me about how awesome it was. And he was like, you can poke people. And I was like, that sounds fucking stupid. I was like, MySpace is way better. I can like HTML code my own homepage and add music to it and shit. And he's like, there's a game called Farmville. The freshman Facebook, Pepperidge Farm remembers, yeah. Couldn't get it right together forever, yeah. Yeah, so I remember, so there's a movie, it wasn't super popular, or at least it wasn't here in Australia. I don't know if it came out at the cinemas or not. But it was kind of around the, like post-American Pie, like the first American Pie, called Dead Men on Campus. And, sorry, I was just making sure I don't crash. And yeah, it's about this guy who's in college, and he gets a girlfriend. Actually, it's just after Road Trip as well, because Amy Adams was in it. Was it Amy Adams? Anyway, and like, yeah, he starts sort of flunking some of his classes, and then he finds a rule in like the college charter or whatever it is, that if your roommate commits suicide, then you automatically get straight A's. So he starts going through the freshman Facebook, or through the Facebook, the actual physical book, to try and find a housemate who's like, might be suicidal, which is very, very macabre, but yeah, I thought it was a very funny movie. But yeah, it's like, they were talking about Facebook, and it was just something I never thought of, and then yeah, I like rewatched it once, and I was like, oh, yeah, we definitely had it here, but I don't know if it was at the cinemas. Like, I saw it on VHS at a mate's place. Yeah, Squirreless, yeah. Something's wrong with Twitch. It just redeemed the stretch that Adam did like 25 minutes ago. Apparently it's happening for some streams, but not others. My YouTube died as well earlier. I don't know what it is. Driving across together. Yeah, it is strange. No idea. Might as well just drive them both. Actually, we've got to take the crane off this. Oh, thanks, Adam. Okay. Do I want to put... No. I'm wondering if I want to put the bed on it. It's so annoying. Sometimes the spare tire's like here, and sometimes it's in the add-ons. Look, crane, no. No. Spare wheel, saddle height. I assume that cement was supposed to be for something. It was in a trailer, but then I didn't use it. I didn't use it the last playthrough, and I haven't used it this one either. Trying to avoid this rock this time. Oh God, almost got it. Oops. Yeah. Your mind went on a wander there. Your brother and I arguing over whether the money was worth it. Oh, yeah. Is it Melissa McCarthy? What movie is that? I'm trying to remember what movie that's off. Is it? No, Melissa McCarthy wasn't a thing when Dead Man on Campus was, but that sounds familiar. Wait, or am I thinking Melissa McCarthy somebody else? Okay. Yep. Did I say? I can't remember if I said thank you or not. Phyllis is also subbed on Twitch. He's come over from the dark side for the day. Whoa! Yeah. Okay, Mr. Drifter. Got caught off guard watching Spy theater with your ex. Daughters were not old enough for the dick tip. I have not seen Spy. Welcome back, Rex. Oops. I reckon that was right on the maximum length of that winch. Dollar plays us on fire with the comedic video. I haven't seen his latest video. What's he done one on recently? I saw Lone Wolf released a video today about how to duplicate trucks in Roadcraft. Don't even play. Oh, yeah, actually, I did see that he had a War Thunder video. I just haven't watched it. Like I like to watch Let's Gaming Out videos, even though I mean, I do play some tycoon games, but he always has hilarious games, videos. His Satisfactory ones are actually pretty awesome. He might do another one soon since the 1.1 release, I guess. Like, 90% of what I know about Satisfactory is from like 3 videos from Let's Game It Out. Got all the vehicles now. The Roadcraft tier list. Keep using the service fee cards and the gap. Yeah, that's the one. He was buzzing some trees in gang with a plane, and he cut to the scene in The Hobbit where Bilbo is looking out over the trees. Yeah, in the second movie. The plane sliced his head off. I'm gonna have to watch it. What truck is this? This is the Azov 64131, or the Azov 6, and yeah, it's very, very good. Slowest truck in the game, tied with a Tartarin, but very good. Mighty Jingles Rod Games and Oddballs. And Philly Daily for War Thunder. Yeah. Actually, who was it? Ralphie Dude's one of them. I used to watch a lot of DCS videos when I used to play DCS. I blanked on the dude's name. He played DCS and Arma 3 and stuff, and it always looked awesome. I can picture what he fucking looks like, I just can't remember. And his voice. Just can't remember his name. This might be a bad idea. Mostly because of the trailer. It might pull me over. Might pull me off. Like Thor and his hammer. Oh, the hammer pulled you off. There we go, we're good. Just realised the Azov 7 is going to be like completely in the way. We got a heist going. think I've come a rock made of rock. So yeah, Korg. The what is he in? Arcanian. Old Taika Waititi. Nothing to worry about unless you're made of scissors. We want to use this stick with 3 spikes. Not very useful unless you're fighting 3 vampires huddled close together. See you, new Doug. I tried to start a rebellion, but I didn't print enough pamphlets. Only people who showed up was my mum and her boyfriend, who I hate. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we can go up this way. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a freaky circle, but it's a circle, but a freaky circle. Adam Eaton Games pulling off a daring solo heist, cracking the safe and vanishing into the night with a sack full of greenbacks. And it's gone. you had points, now you don't. Oh, it's not. It's a Kiwi accent, similar. My Kiwi accent isn't amazing, but it's not bad. Oh my god! Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I don't remember if he said his mum's boyfriend's name. Definitely wasn't Doug. Yeah, Doug used to say that too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. I guess we got a spare tire on the back. What the fuck is going on? There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. What am I stuck on now? Oh, a bench. A bench that doesn't move, unlike the other benches that do. Oh, fuck. Only... There's no solid winch points. Like, can I... Oops, that's the wrong mouse. Hey, Rod. 0 points gang, yeah. I'm slowly making it out of 0 points gang on your stream, Zing. Fuck's sake. Crane, I guess. Hello? Oops. Uh-oh. Should I have unpacked it? Probably. Damn it, Blue Crane. Because I can't, like, I don't have a good enough turning circle to be able to, I'm just going to make it worse. Do you brake? Yes. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Again, I still haven't sneezed tonight. I keep thinking, here we go. I finally sneezed. Alright. Finally got me over the edging. And controls of those guys with Link. You're using the legacy controls, right, Rex? It's just the cranes that aren't the legacy controls for some stupid fucking reason. Unified crane controls and shit, what was the other one? There's two things that are like kind of the head of my like wish list for things for them to fix. I forget what the other thing was. Oh yeah, the fucking incontinent dump truck. The bagel that fucking spills sand everywhere. Oh, whatever the crane controls are when you first jump into the game. Oh man, you should change your settings so that it's on legacy. Because then they're identical to SnowRunner crane controls. Some of the cranes are different, but at least the ones on the trucks will all be the same. It's just like the ones at the ports and in the scrapyards and shit that are different for some unknown freaking reason. Yeah, so it's just in this, I think it's under the gameplay settings, not under controls, and it's like right down the very bottom. There's like default, alternate, and legacy. And legacy, yeah, makes them the same, exactly the same as SnowRunner. Originally, the left bumper, right bumper oil on R1 were switched, but they fixed that up. So, because that was one of the things I kind of struggled with when I was playing spin tires, because the cranes are different in spin tires, and then same with MudRunner. So I'd like spend the first sort of half hour or so just yeah, doing the wrong crane buttons. We feel. Hold on. Oh, okay, alright. I wonder if you could get in trouble for vigilantism if you went to LA and started delivering high-velocity potatoes from a spot at the pizza protesters while they're looting. You might get in trouble for vigilantism. But I mean, if you get them to attack you first, maybe. Like that. What was that the kid's name? Kyle? Was it Kyle? The kid who killed a bunch of people or killed someone when they were like, I can't even remember what it was. I remember the video. Like he was riding or doing something and he's like using his open carry. It's like while there was unrest or something, and then a bunch of people tried to chase him down and he shot someone. And also, if you're talking about actual spuds from like a spud gun, which is a lot of fun, reloading those takes a little while, so you got to run pretty quick after you fire that thing. Oh god. More damage. Yeah, the old potato cannon. That's the baby, because there's, yeah, that's exactly it. Zing told me that, and I think that's because you told him that. And I'm in agreement. Things hell hard. Yeah, you can shoot through like car doors and shit with them. Refuel. Plenty. Change truck. Just move this out of the way. One of my mates had a couple of days off school and was missing his eyebrows for a while from from a spud gun. He put too much deodorant in it, so it didn't ignite, and so he took the hold on, yep, he took the back of it off, and then was like hitting the sparker to see if it was still getting spark, and it sparked, and then all the deodorant that was in there came out and burned his face. Really far distance and launch them. Yeah, we used to use potatoes. What works a little bit better than potatoes, although potatoes are pretty good, but if you get, I can't remember the size pipe, but if you get tennis balls and fill them with water and then freeze them, because of the felt on the tennis balls, it makes a really good seal if you get the right size pipe. But obviously you have to pay for tennis balls. I mean, I guess you have to pay for potatoes as well, but potatoes are a little bit cheaper than tennis balls. Oh, yeah. A tire blast. Yeah, I mean, tire blasters are crazy. We've got one of them in my brother's place. Yeah. We never, like, fired them at people. We did try to, like, cover them in deodorant or aerosol, whatever aerosol we were using. Start Your Bastard works quite good. Ether. But again, it's expensive. But yeah, we're hoping the tennis ball would catch on fire, but it's going too fast. It doesn't stay on fire if it is on fire. It's a little bit too far away. Jets are now running. We will be back shortly. Meanwhile, let's crack on chat. Blah blah blah. There's no one watching on Twitch anyway. Well, I mean, there's 13 people. They're powering through. Oops. Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't really have enough fuel to continue on. There's no other fuel here. I need to bring the pay star. Actually, I need to remember to put chains on the pay star too. Also, it'll spend most of its time here down on the ice. Jackknife. Oh god. Damn it, turned the wrong way. Try that again. Fuck. I should have jackknifed after the pole. Shit. Mouse over here. Did you change? No. I'm going to sneeze again. Goose and truck honks are the only things you fear up here. Yeah, geese are fucked. I think swans are worse, or just as bad, I guess. The male swans can fuck you up. Now, okay, we can do this one. Delivery time for Rex, no worries. Good luck. Sweet. That's $8 grand for that one. How much money have I got? 308,000. Hopefully that's enough to buy the 2 new trucks when they come out. Oops. It's here. Yeah, right now. Oh yeah, look at these trees. They're like half snow and not half snow, and I don't know why. Weird. Hey Zatanna, how's it going? Welcome in. How's your day, or your morning, your afternoon, or evening going? You added me on Discord. Oh, I'd have to check. I've got a bunch of friend requests on Discord. Gonna be putting out 3 streams. Nice. I don't have that many Discord friends actually. Let me do this. Trailer. Refuel. Are you a member on my the Discord server? That's probably the easiest way to get in contact. I'm pretty bad at replying to DMs. Oops, that's the wrong button. Restore crane. Yeah, I've got like 30 or 40 that are sitting there. As of 7/3/2/10. Starting off Assassin's Creed Shadows, then Stellar Blade and Roadcraft. Nice. I've played Assassin's Creed in ages. The last one I played was Origins. I liked it. I'm like never finished it. I don't think I finished Unity either. Actually, I have a copy, an unopened copy on Xbox of the one in England where you're like the brother and the sister. I don't even know which one it was. Power of Christ compels you, tree. You stay there. I still love the Assassin's Creed games. I just couldn't keep up. They just released too many. Should be able to do this. Also, did I activate you? Probably not. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. That's the old roadcraft controls, pressing buttons by accident. Black flag. Black flag's so good, eh? Oh, it's just the drop-off place for it. Okay. Oh. Can I do this without damaging you? Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Black Flag's the reason they made Skull and Bones, right? But it took like years and years and years, and everyone was kind of like, not over the pirate thing, but like Sea of Thieves was already out. And, like it didn't seem to be as popular, but I was excited about Skull and Bones when they first announced it. Yeah, the sea shanties. Oh, so good. Cruising about. The kind of game where I was like, I can't even remember if you could. I'm sure you could, but like, yeah, never fast travel because sailing the ships was so fun. Is it because of the trailer? No. Because of the tree, probably. Tree, are you the reason? Let's go. Sorry, you to there. Never watched Dirt League. Viva to Dirt League. The Kiwi blokes. In which case, yes. They are quite good. I've been watching them for years. When you listen to the soundtrack on Spotify, yeah. Looking for sea shanties is like, I don't know if the reason they like have a success on YouTube, but like the Longest Johns and those guys, they always singing sea shanties. I like when they like play Sea of Thieves and then they and they sing sea shanties over the open mic. So good. Right, we should be fine going down here. Yep. Be careful. Oh, if I had the Tatra, I could have put a bridge across there with a bridge layer to do that difficult task. The difficult places or whatever the hell it's called. Watching the other day, one of your characters came into games as a female character. Dude asked why he's playing a female, and the female said, how to do an army crawl or something. Yep. Yeah, the video game ones are good. They like all their old PUBG ones and Skyrim, and the like NPC Man, that series. And obviously Playtech's always always hilarious. Like Adam's the best as the manager of Playtech, where he's like setting up the water cooling PCs, where he just like puts the PCs like covers them in water and they keep breaking. Or the guy that's like robbing the store. I like the joke about using a Mac for gaming that's in a bunch of videos, and the guy's like robbing the store. He's got this, like got the stocking on his head, and he's I can't remember. It's like he wants to steal a Mac, and then he's like, I want to. Oh, that's right. He wants to steal a gaming PC, and they're like, what sort of gaming PC? And he's like, oh, like a Mac. And then I can't remember who it was, but one of them comes and like smacks him over the head with a golf club, and they're like, oh, thanks for stopping that robber. And he's like, he's a robber? Oh, totally legit Discord. I don't understand that. I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't know if you're a bot, but it looks like bot behavior, and apologies if you're not. Oh, another one. Uh-oh. Yeah, bleep boop. Give me a sec. Where are we? You. That's right, Halibut, we only set. Oh god, the chat's been weird. Load up. Do I have to click refresh? It's like back to talking about spud guns. It's like loading the messages one by one. Refresh. Hold on, let's Oh, message retracted. I wanted to put it into Google Translate. See what it is. Hold on, can I? No, I can't. Oh, the Discord invite okay. That's strange. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Discord help center, yeah. Right, keep going. You want to simulate Virgil? Yeah. It is a good notification that the link's expired though. Although it shouldn't expire. I thought I set it to never. Uh-oh. That we're good. One person thinks all these people and this person speaking English, like two different messages. Yeah. Need some chains. It's only for that one bit of road. Then we're good. We didn't even have one day. Where were we? We're in. Oh god. We're good. We're still good. We're in Wisconsin, and a bunch of people just jumped in the chat and were speaking German. But they like. They seemed to just be having a conversation. It was almost like a raid, but it wasn't a raid. And I was like, sorry dude, we don't understand you. Like, if you don't speak in English, I'm gonna have to like time me out because it's just filling up the chat. And then they just disappeared after a while. I was like, oh okay, right, fine. Yeah, they like the German speakers. They like joined the stream, followed, yeah, had a conversation. I think between themselves because you could see them tagging each other's names for like 10 minutes, and then just like disappeared into the ether. It's like, oh, if they enjoy the stream, then I don't mind. Right, now can I reach? Because this nose is going to be worse. Get calls. Yeah, mine come and go. I used to get a lot on my work phone. We have a government thing for called a do not call register. And it's like, it's illegal to call people that aren't on the do not call register. It obviously doesn't stop everything. Yeah, you can't put business numbers on it. It's only for personal numbers for some reason. I kind of like to waste their time. Just play dumb. Obviously, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just be like, oh, my computer's not working. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go log in. And then just be like, yeah, no, that doesn't, I can't see that. It's not working. And then, yeah. Don't even scam text from a number. They send spicy memes back. Yeah. Well, so for our election, there's one of the parties, shit, what was it called? The Unite? No. Trumpet of Patriots. It's a, like a conservative kind of right-wing party run by a billionaire, and they were, I don't know illegal what they were doing, but they were using like essentially like a broadcast service where like if you're in a certain area or something, or I forget what it was. I did read about how they got, but anyway, like everyone in the country was getting these text messages before the election to vote for these people, and yeah, they were using like some loophole to do it, to try and get people to vote for their political party. But plus the way the service works, if you replied to it and told them to fuck off, it was like a chargeback, so you got like an international freaking text message fee, which is like a massive fucking troll. But I always thought, it's like, what person gets, I mean, I mean, people are, we've talked about this before, people are idiots, right? But like, I always think, like, what sort of a person gets like a spam message from someone saying, vote for this political party, or do this thing, doesn't even matter if it's political or not, but it's like a spam thing saying, hey, you should do this. Who gets it and goes, actually, that's a good idea. Like, it wouldn't be the deciding factor, and for me, it would be a deciding factor the other way. Like, oh no, these guys are a pain in the ass. Like those companies where you see lots of like really annoying ads on fucking like YouTube and shit. Even if I need something, I'll think of their brand, so their ads worked, but I'm like, nah, they have annoying ads, so I'm not gonna fucking use that company. Girlfriend's Gamers Home request, yeah. Yeah, if I had have like learnt cybersecurity or something like that, no. Like I've got mates who are red teamers. I thought it would be fun to try and reverse. I did used to have like a VM, and I was gonna, like a virtual machine. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to like be a hacker. I know it's not like as simple as that. I was like to like try and get into like reverse engineering. And have a VM to like capture payloads and stuff, but they just use legitimate tools like TeamViewer and shit like that now. So, yeah. Just play dumb. Like, yeah, you talk to them for ages and then you're like, oh, hold on, this is a Windows PC. Like, they're like, I am Windows support. And so you like go along with it, but this be real annoying. And then be like, they're like, oh, you're Windows. It's like, oh, I don't have Windows. I have a Mac. And then they're like, oh, this guy's been wasting our time. Horse Road and Barrage. Task complete with the audience. I've got like I'm eligible for the auto translate on YouTube. It's set up, but it doesn't work on every language. Your wife has to talk, yeah. Yeah, like I've kind of trained my parents. It's a double-edged, well, not a double-edged, well, yeah, I guess it's a double-edged sword. I've like done well enough to convince my parents, or to train my parents enough not to click shit, but then they just don't click anything, and then it becomes like not a problem, but it's like next time they see me, they've got a list of questions like, oh, the Outlook's out of date, like, like they're getting a message that their O365 license needs renewing and things like that. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather you just hold off and then ask me. These are legitimate, but yeah. Somebody apparently shot one of their fiber lines in the hood for one of the hospitals that are, oh god. Was it just people shooting like power lines and electrical lines and stuff? Or was it like a targeted thing? I've seen a lot of, and my friend was saying like hospitals are often targets for like cyber attacks and things like that. When you were Fred FF, answered hello, this is Travis L, US Department of the Interior. This call is being traced, and yeah, that's always, like there's, oh god, they'd be early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s, like YouTube, and old like when you used to like radio stations and that sort of stuff, would have like funny segments with like someone, and it's like, you know, someone pretending to be like a detective, and they're like, oh no, we've just found the person who owns his phone's been murdered. You have to stay on the line. I need your details. That's the hood, random stray bullet. Yeah, okay. That's pretty unlucky to hit a fiber line with a bullet. Oh, my friend was saying, like it depends on what they're after, right? There's like a bunch of different, like motivations. We have to learn it about it at work. And we've got like fucking training that we have to do about like criminal and cyber things. And it's like, you know, you've got your state sponsored stuff, which is like you know, China, Russia, like spies, essentially. But then there's like, what is it? There's like criminals, so people trying to get money. So you can either get money by like extorting it or scamming it out of people, but then you can also get money by like stealing information and then selling it on the dark web. And then there's like, you know, activists and what do they call them? Hacktivists and things like that. Oh god. Yeah, like hospitals are like the kind of place where like often they'll, and like I've worked in a bunch of companies and stuff where you've got legacy systems and that sort of thing that run like old OSs. So like, you know, we talked about this a while ago, like Windows XP. Like apparently the US aircraft carrier fleet ran on Windows XP for a long time. And you know, they can't be converted. And ATMs were another one that ran on like Windows XP or Windows 98 for a long time before they were fixed. So yeah, like they're like low hanging fruit, which is, yeah, people are just fucked. Every time the internet goes out, you're going to blame a stray bullet. No longer the internet company not burying your fiber line deep enough. Yeah, your fiber line catching strays. Go to the fire line, bulletproof, yeah. Get it some Kevlar armor or something. Down you bugger. Function in subtitle lab. In OBS, microphone source, and the audience can. But yeah, like I said, I was looking the other day. I'm like eligible for translation on YouTube, and it's supposed to be already set up. I said something a few months ago about getting a call saying his son had been in an accident. Yeah, They just, I mean, it's like, you know, a lot of criminals and that sort of stuff. Like, it's just trying to find an in, and depending on who they are, their morality is either high or low. Like I've watched, bloody, there's a couple of YouTube channels. Like Linus Tech Tips had a video with one of them the other day. Like one of those, like the people who like hack the scammers. Was it Scammer Payback or something? And there's like another one. And yeah, like they'll like hack the scammer's computer, and they'll hear them scamming people, and they like try and get in contact with the person that's being scammed to like tell them to just hang up the phone and not go to the bank or not go buy a bunch of like fucking Walmart vouchers or whatever. And restore crane. Like if the person starts, like the person on the call that they're trying to scam, starts to like not listen to them and like stops believing them, they just start fucking like yelling and berating these people, and most of them are like the elderly. Like, what fucking cunts. Like, what sort of lowlife has to work by fucking stealing shit from people? Like, someone else works hard for their fucking money or their like objects or whatever, then yeah, you can't work hard because you're a piece of shit and you just got to steal it from others. Like, oh, damn it, Tree, I had a good drift going on. Called Subtitle Lab in the tool OBS. Just select your audio source and microphone. Your audio can translate with the browser's built in. Interesting. I might take a look at that maybe. Like I said, I think YouTube's doing the translation already for me, so I don't know about installing a random plugin in OBS. I'd have to assess and take a look. Until the accounts crash the computers, yeah. I'm not sure if legit or not. Travis? Oh, I didn't. Oh, it's fine. I was going to say I didn't grab fuel. Oh, so I need 3 more. Yeah. Oh, God. Actually, no, I don't need 3 more. I need 2. What have I got? 6. I might as well bring the 3. Means I'll have 1 extra, but that's okay. See, I need 6 more metal beams. I need 4 more, well, technically 6 more, but 4 more wood planks, and then 2 are already there. And then, ooh, I better double check. 2 cargo containers and 2 concrete blocks. Let me double check. The cargo containers are here, are they not? Urska. No, not that one. The other one. Hello, other one. Warehouse. Warehouse. Yeah, 2 cargo containers and 2 concrete blocks. That's 6 slots, and then yeah, the 4 remaining wood planks from there, plus the 6 metal beams that I'm going to bring from here. Size, yeah. Not sure if just trying to be helpful or, yeah, I don't know. See what else happens. Uh-oh. Never lift. Lol. Ooh, Slag King, thank you very much. Oh god, Twitch is still driving the fucking 605s. Let me write a message in Twitch. There we go. You ever stop and think about how far graphics have come since Atari? Yeah, followed by the fuck I'm old. We were talking about it, it's actually probably a month or two ago, about like Ataris and the Intellivision and things like that. I mean, yeah, we found out earlier that it's been 20 years since fucking Leroy Jenkins. This is the same bit of road we were driving on last time, but the other direction when we were talking about it. Leroy Jenkins. I was trying to think. Nate's Twins. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to be happening for everyone, but someone was saying it's like other people that it's broken for as well, but not all of them. So I've got no idea. I'll try restarting my router, but I've restarted my PC. I did have YouTube die. I'm wondering if it's like a DNS thing or something. I'm not like running a VPN or anything on my internet at the moment. Not on my PC. Well, at least not for streaming anyway. I have no idea. And so, like, I don't stream directly to Twitch or to YouTube. I stream to Streamlabs, and then that splits it up. So it could potentially be a Streamlabs issue, which could explain, like, if other people are using Streamlabs to stream, then, like, maybe they're the ones that are also having problems. I'm not sure. It's definitely weird. Means he'll get a tiny raid tonight. Thinking about the physics in modern, yeah, physics and graphics, right? I remember. I'm trying to think of the first. I think the first time I was like, "Oh my god, that graphics looks realistic," was like Metal Gear Solid. I was like, oh, and I could just imagine, like, when I was trying to tell my parents about how amazing the graphics were and how it looks real, doing his like the bot stuff. But I'm actually, I'm using multicast through Streamlabs.